we need to. Look, I'm pretty sure I can everyone, Christine, we we need to do something about Hydra and these terrorists. You can call Shield a terrorist organization, but is there really any proof? Can we really say that Shield had no was aware that Hydra was hiding within their network and made oblivious, or were just as fools we are? Look, all we know is that we can't allow Hydra and allies to rise again and terrorize us. It's unacceptable. This Nazi party needs to be put down permanently. Busted news. Hey, whoa. You scared me, stranger. Sorry. I get that a lot. What's with all the lights here, huh? They were all lit up just a minute ago. So something I can help you with, stranger? I need a ride to Oregon. What? I'm not driving you an Oregon. That's miles away from my current stops. I can't drive to Oregon. So I'm already running late delivering all this stuff to my clients. I can't drive you to Oregon. That's okay. I'll get my ride. I'll take care of it myself then. All right then. What the? All right, you got me. How do you do that? Like this. Well, it's so Garrett actually did this to you? Yeah. Yeah. I say about Garrett. He at least he didn't. He always was a tough son of a gun, a gun with or without a gun. I'm surprised that after your tussle with Garrett that you can still walk. Based from what you described, it looks like I'm surprised Garrett didn't put you in a wheelchair or anything. But he's gonna be okay, right? Right? Okay, right? Maybe back off it. Let me work. All right. Well, at least you'll still have some cool scars to tell Sky, huh? Right? Yeah. All right. All right, Ward. All right. What? All right. All right. All right then, Ward. Give me the full report. What happened? All right. Every detail. Okay, every detail. How did Garrett do this? Okay, well, it's like I told you before. Like you already knew. Victoria Hand after before the breakout started, Hand ordered the Quinjet to stop at a secret shield base that Fury told Hand about personally. A base that a safe hand that Fury picked out himself for any high-ranking shield agent for every high-ranking shield agent who is a Hydra or dead to meet up to find a way to reorganize shield after what happened. So what happened? Well, somehow Hydra knew about Fury's safe haven spot and ambushed us. They were completely off guard. They even had off guard. We were completely overwhelmed. Hydra completely overwhelmed us. There's something we could have done. We could have done. I don't suppose you could tell me what happened to the weapons that were stored at the vault. Victoria Hand would have found, at least be able to find out what happened. Oh yeah, she did. Unfortunately, Garrett led a Hydra strike team to attack the vault while during the breakout. They managed to get their hands on everything that Shield recovered. That shouldn't be a lot, considering that almost every dangerous artifact Shield ever went through a Sheen protocol. Actually, about that, there is no Sheen protocol. It's a ruse to convince the world that Shield destroyed the weapons, but have to keep them safe in the vault for a rainy day. Why would Shield do that? We all know that there's interest in our hands, and I made that very clear to the board, Shield board. But they insisted that I heal him just in case, in hopes that they can reverse energy it to be used against a stronger enemy force that may threaten the peace and national security of Shield and the world. So Garrett made off with all of it. Yeah, they got all of it. They got all of it. Donnie Gill's weather machine, the prototype weapon, prototype Hydra, special weapon from Peru, Berserker staff, all of it. The Gravitonium. What about the Gravitonium? Didn't you say that you didn't? You said that you put you stored it after what happened with Nat. What happened with Frank and Hall? No, the Gravitonium and Gravitonium was on the record of it ever being stored in the vault, so there's a good chance that I could still be there, and I'm afraid not. Garrett took it. I'm pretty sure Garrett's told too, because he used those same weapons to attack me in Hand. And Hand, what happened to her? She didn't make it, Coulson. I'm sorry. And what about Garrett? Oh, Garrett. Garrett was something to put down, but I wasn't gonna let him walk. Not after everything he put us through. So Garrett was one who did this to you. He was a tough son to put down. But as soon as I got to her head, I put 2 bullets in that son of a gun's head, one for me, and one from you. And I would have definitely helped you reload whatever bullet with that too, if I was there. I know you would. Was there? And a constellation prize, I was able to save this. My PDA, yes. Thank goodness that face will save, yeah. But we should probably upload that information on the PDA to whatever Shield server that we have working here. Make sure to get them filed, just in case Hydra finds us again. Well, we don't have to worry about them finding us. There's a good chance that it'll take them years for Hydra to find this space. Maybe more. Can't estimate this place. Shield has no record of this space anywhere on file, so Hydra doesn't know about it. Okay, but we should probably get that simple ward. The type of encryption I put in is very sophisticated. We would have to take a trip to a certain location. I put it into the PDA in order to crack it. In order to crack it, we'll have to wait for now. Sky, I want you. Hey, told me that they gave me your laptop access to Shield records on the inmates in order to force Superman's present. I want a list of all the inmates that are now loose, so we better determine which we should go after first. Wait, what? You want go after what? Coulson? I should have a good idea. Well, last one we need. Should we focus our efforts on stopping Hydra, or at least reestablish Shield before we go after any supervillains? Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should probably supervillains like supervillains like the supervillains like Wizard and leader to the Avengers and the Fantastic Four, not us. I understand your concerns, but we had those Shield had surveilled supervillains for years, some for months and weeks. We have more intel on them, on where they might be or where they might go. So, and I would prefer to capture at least a few of them before they do any damage, do any real damage. Now, so Sky, can you do that? Give me a minute to set my Wi-Fi, and I'll be ready to go. All right, make it last. All right, dude. I must say, out of all, every one of these scumbags on this list are worse than the last. Even Quinn Paris compared to at least a lot of these guys, and he shot me. Yeah, and compared to most of them, Quinn's small fish. A lot of the inmates in the vault and and more importantly, on the raft were our general psychopaths, murderers, psychotic, and a lot of them had superpowers too. Giddy. Mm, is Ultra Hawks on the list? Yes. Yeah. Why? Look, that's the first person we're going after. What? Well, it says him, according to records, his code name is Blackout. It says that he's been exposed to a very dangerous, something that's called dark force. But yes, one of Stark Industries' competitors was testing a new substance they called dark force on this man, and having ever rounds of experimenting with something like dark force, and when it warped his mind, made him psychotic. And this is the first supervillain you want to go after. But because of all his inmates on that list, he is the most predictable. I know because I was one of the agents that put him away the first time. And what happened with him. The first time I encountered Blackout, he was going after a woman named Audrey Nathan, a cellist who was part of a symphony in Oregon. Oregon. Nash Blackout tried to hurt her. I was and me and my agents along with Iron Man was trying to stop him before he could do any damage. Yes, and you think and you believe that Blackout will go after her. But it has to be at least a few years since Stark and Shield walked him up. He will have found him right now. Some people are hard to forget. Hard to forget. This is how they are. Look, I don't think this is something a good idea. Yes, last thing we need to do is go after any supervillains. Yeah, that's right. We should. Fury brought us here for a reason. For a reason. I think we should stay here and lay for a while. Yes, you make good points, both of you. But while we're safe here, the rest of the world isn't. There are a lot of people out there that don't have access to a secret bunker base, or even a bomb shelter to keep them safe from threats like blackout. And I would be darned if I allowed a single person get hurt by these psychopaths. Because despite what's happened, I intend to I intend to keep the people safe, and I guarantee you, no one's gonna keep me from leaving this space. Keep me in space. I can't let you leave this space. What are you kidding me? Didn't you just say that Fury gave you orders to help me out? Yes, yes, that is true. But you also gave me orders to make sure to keep you safe and don't do anything rash and reckless. The safe protocol is still in effect, and I have no intention of laying it up anytime soon. Considering that the whole agency is in ruins, perhaps now isn't the time to follow protocol. Look, I'm not trying to make you to display Fury's orders, but I intend to go out there and do my job as Shield, regardless of what anyone else thinks to be, in regards of your orders. So are you gonna let me pass, or are we gonna have a problem? Wow, that was a good speech, I have to say. One reason why I like you, Coulson, but I can't let you or any of your agents leave until at least personally interviewed all of them. Okay, with what? With this. I give you the holy grail of interrogation technology. We call it the interrogation chair. Fury invested a lot of money in building this thing. He want this. It's a holy grail. It has all of the. You ever heard? For years, every technology, every device that the world has created to make certain to determine whether a person is lying or not, that's all been used to create this little bad boy here. Fury wanted a machine, a lie detector machine not even Ronoff could beat. And did she? Like Fury would ever tell. I guarantee you this. With this, will be no Hydra agent will hide under my watch. We'll see my watch. I guarantee you that. Okay then. Sooner we finish this, the sooner we can get back out there and do our jobs. So, who wants to go first? All right, Sky. We're gonna first start with get a line set up. So, first I'll start with what's your name? My name is Sky. My name is Sky, and your last name? I don't know my last name or the day I was born. It was kind of, no one, the people who took care of me as an address had no, I didn't get a note on that information when they found me on their doorstep. I see. What's your name? Leopold Fitz. Leopold was born on September 7th, 1994. Where do you live? Where are you from? Scotland? Scotland. And it is. I lived with my mum before I joined Shield. Joined Shield. All right. All right then. And you are. All right. Start your name. Melinda Wong May. My parents immigrated to China in the 70s. My family have been living here ever since. And what? And if you were to search on a anyway, what would it be? A knife? It would be a phone call get off that island. I don't know. I would probably do my laptop, but to say the first thing comes to mind. A gun. Shield no longer exists. The world thinks Shield is a terrorist. So why are you here? It's the only home I ever known. For Coulson. My grand. I did. Your grandfather was one of the Howling Commandos who fought in World War II. Why doesn't anyone know about this? Not something I want to advertise. I don't want anyone giving me special treatment just because my granddaddy fought Hydra back in the day. I wanted to earn my place. Well, if I had a grandfather in the Howling Commandos, I would have pressed on. Right. So why are you here? As you know, my granddaddy fought Hydra back in the day. The good guys won then. We won again too. Because it's the right thing to do. So that's it for Coulson. Congratulations, Agent Sky. You officially passed your test, and you may receive your lanyard. Hey, check it out! I got my lanyard. So give it to me straight, Sky. How hard is this? Well, you have to talk about yourself, so you'll hate it. So, good luck. Great. All right. The baseline. What's your name? Grant Ward. You were born on June 2nd, 1990. Right. All right then. And what is your current family status? I don't see my family much anymore. Now, ever since I was sent to juvie. Right. For what? For larceny. I was trying to burn down my house. Right. And how were you? Oh wait. What do you know first? Chicken or the chicken or the egg? What's different from a rock? Eggs, food. Rock is how rock. Right. Okay then. Shield no longer is first. So why are you here? I'm a Shield agent. I'm a Shield agent born and through. I'm a Shield agent born and through. I was recruited by Victoria Hand to serve. That's who I am. Oh, I'm here for Sky. Hey, hey, there you are. I see you got your lanyard. That's cool. Look, I'm smart. Yeah, hell yeah, that. So it's like you're hanging somewhere. Oh yes, Coulson chose me, Simmons, and Triplett to accompany him to Oregon to stop Blackout. And by turn of how your tone changed when you mentioned Triplett, I don't think I have a feeling that you don't like him. Oh, he's the worst. He's the worst. We talk to Simmons the way so it's really so atrocious. Really, things about it. Look, it's clear that you have feelings for Simmons, and you're afraid that Triplett here threatens your relationship with her. Look, it's clear that you like Simmons. But you don't have, but you never had the guts to tell her how you really feel about her. So after everything has happened, I think now is the best time to tell her how you really feel about her, just before it's too late. Who are you, and what have you done with Ward? You know what, Fitz? Do what you want. I don't care. I was trying to give you some advice, but if you don't want to take it, that's your problem. That's Grant Ward, I know. Hey, boss, I heard you were taking Triple with you. Are you sure you don't want me as backup? No, I'm already happy driving. No, you need to rest. You need to rest. I don't want someone yelling at me or you, saying that we purposely undid all the work he did to keep stitching you back up. Besides, you need time to heal. And besides, you deserve some iron after you personally took down that son of a gun Garrett. I have to ask, was it hard putting down someone you considered a father figure? It was, actually. I knew Garrett for years. Even now, I still can't believe that he was Hydra this whole time. I know. I feel the same way. We were both chosen by Fury to be. We were both chosen by Fury to learn from him, to study with him. We've been on so we had privilege of being on multiple missions together. I also consider him a brother in some way. So I know what it's like, Ward, to trust someone that deeply, is to realize that you never really knew him at all. But we can't keep feeling like that right now. We have to work on the bigger picture. We gotta keep ourselves focused on finding Hydra and all the inmates that Hydra released. Can you do that, Ward? I can, sir. Good. That's what I like to hear. Now get some rest. Ward, if you want to make a move on Sky, now's the time. Understood. Does anyone know about this guy's love life? I heard. Colson, I heard you're taking Triplet. Yes, I am. If you're asking if you're volunteering to fly the Quinjet, don't bother. Triplet has more than enough flight training to do it himself. I see. You're taking a Quinjet, not the bus. The Quinjet is not as big. It won't attract too much attention. But it has a cloaking device in it, so it latch onto it, so we can cloak it if we need to. Obviously, I think I should be. Will you stop, May? Well, not really caring to me. Unless you're going to tell me. Unless you are going to tell me who created the 3D project and why we or if you don't steer hiding from me, don't bother. Because I'm done. Because I'm done listening to your excuses. They're not excuses. They're order. You know how I'm orders. Yes, we're Agents of Shield. We've been trained to follow orders, no matter what. But we're also been trained to learn right from wrong. Keeping secrets from someone who's an Aggie, that's wrong, May. And since Fury's dead, you shouldn't have to worry about following his orders anymore. So you don't have to be here anymore, babysitting me. I'm fine, May. If something would have happened to me, if anything that those people did to me back at the lab, would have come undone. It would have happened by now, but it hasn't, because I'm fine, and it's not going to change anytime soon. I guarantee you. So now, if you excuse me, I have a murder to stop. Stop, dude. Understood, dude. Alright, everyone, listen up. Our first priority is locating Audrey Nathan. Our intel on her says that she moved out of her old small island home in Oregon a few years ago and somewhere else to another house in Oregon, on the other side of the city. We need to find her and keep her safe before Blackout does. So what's the relationship between this Blackout and this Audrey Nathan? Elliot has always watched all of her calls, even before she was experiment. He in our interviews with him, he described her as the light of his life. Aw, that's so romantic. and creepy, definitely creepy, indeed, indeed. So how do we stop this guy without having without having serious backup on our hands? Like, shouldn't we try to reach out to any vendors? Iron Man, Captain America, Thor. I don't even sell for Hawkeye. Hawkeye. Sadly, sadly, none of you left me their contact info after I died. And considering that they still think I'm dead, I highly doubt. I don't think reaching out to them is the best option. But Shield ordered you to keep your aliveness secret, and since Shield is pretty much dismantled, shouldn't that be a sign that you're able to break that rule? Look, until I know for sure we can't handle not until back on our own, I'm not reach out to any vendors or any other hero until I can probably assess the situation. Besides, after studying Blackout, we determined that swallowing the high UV rays can overwhelm his powers. Powers. We determined he can absorb whatever source of light energy and convert it into dark matter bursts of energy. Overwhelming his body of certain UV rays will help will incapacitate him. That's how Iron Man was able to beat him the last time, and that's how we're gonna beat him now. Exactly. Exactly. I'm telling you, Christine, I could have done better at the last performance. Nonsense, dear. Nonsense, dear. You were amazing out there. I was very by your side when you were playing the cellist. You're amazing. Still, I thought I could have done better, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. So you come to practice. I'll make sure when you come to practice. So I'll see you tomorrow, right? When I miss it, when I miss the practice, what the heck? I know I put new batteries in this thing before I left. Audrey, miss me? You? No, it's not possible. They told me that you were locked up. I got out. Didn't you hear the news? All the humans with Shield locked up broke out, including me. Now there's no one else left to keep us apart. Please, don't hurt me. Why would I hurt you? You're the love of my life. Dude, help me, dude. Audrey Nathan, dude, there's a man after me. We know, we're with the FBI. We're here to keep you safe. Come with us, dude. Okay, dude. Hey, bring her back, dude. Dude. Nah, dude. Before you, I've showed you are under arrest. Stand down and it's you. I remember you. You're the one who put me there. They did things to me there. They were trying to help you. No. They were trying to make me stronger. And they did. Dude. Let's look out, dude. So Phil, we don't need backup. I might have been a little hasty, so we shouldn't call the Avengers in on this. You think, dude? Where do you go? If I was a gambling man, I would say, a place with a lot of source of light energy. Oh, what the hell? Very clever, Sky. Now aren't you sneaky, putting tracking devices in our lanyards? Hey, I'm just trying to be thorough here. And what about you? You don't think I want to find out about you trying to hack? What are you trying to do? Look, Coaston wanted me to try and locate the other supervillains that are on the list that's keep from the other prisons, and your little firewalls here that you put in place are making it really hard to do so. Those firewalls are to make sure that no one else can find this place. You forget the whole every every spy agency, every government spy government agency on the planet is looking for every Shield agent that's still out there, including us. And I have no intention of spending the rest of my days locked up in a government prison. I want to survive in prison, man. You know what to do in prison, Sky? No, what? Since I've never been in prison, so no. Well, certain criminals will go after guys like me and occasionally shank them. Do you know what shank means, Sky? I do, but I prefer not to because it's gross. Exactly, because that's how bad it is. How bad it is. How bad it is. Well, even if you did let me give it, I don't think it would do much good. But if I really gain access to, if I want to get a proper good view of the 4 prisons, I can maybe create an algorithm to determine where each of the inmates escape to in different parts of the world. And how do you tend to do that? By hacking, and perhaps hacking the best one, the highest, the next level spy agency that can have satellites that can do. Oh no, I know what you're thinking, Sky, and it's a bad idea. The NSA, Sky, you don't. Why poke the bear, the big scary bear that's after us? Geez, I'm sorry. I thought Trey told you that I thought you were an agent of Shield, not an agent of sissies. Hey, I'm just. Hey, is something wrong here? Oh, Ward, thank you for joining us. Think you can tell Captain America here to get his shield ready and go into battle and put his pants up? Okay, who is he going to battle with? Sky wants to hack the NSA. Hey, it's the only way to better determine where for it. Okay, hey, that makes sense. Wait, you're on her side? Well, Koenig, I know that Sky's methods seem a little unorthodox, but believe me, I've had a privilege of fighting by her side for a long time now. And in that time, I've learned that although she's a little reckless sometimes, that her methods that her skill set is very useful in this situation. So, I think I really think so. All right then. All right. Only if you do it, so there's a service on a highway. You can use that. So, okay. Well, since I'm having, it's probably going to get out of there. I have to admit. This. Oh, by the way, hey, have you seen May? I want to talk with her. Oh, she's currently on board the bus trying to finish up repairs. Thanks. Can't tell me that I'll find you here. So, are you finished fixing up the plane? Yep, it's all ready to go. You can tell Coulson that when he gets back. Okay, then I will. Are you leaving somewhere? Yes, I'm heading out. Coulson had made it clear he doesn't want me around, beat by his son anymore. And in fact, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. You know, I get it. I get why he did what he did. Well, when you have orders, you don't refuse them. You do them. You follow through those orders regardless of the consequences or the cost. Well, in this case, the cost was too big. Coulson will never trust me again. And I refuse to be by his side when just because he needs me as an ally and not as a friend. That's not what. That's not. I have standards. I deserve better than that. You're right. You do. I agree. So Ward, so do me a favor. Yeah. Don't die. I won't be very around to keep your battle fire anymore. Noted. So what do you want me to tell Coulson when he gets back? Whatever you want. He probably won't hear anyway. Are you serious? Play safe? Don't worry. This is a personal FBI safe house. Don't worry. You're perfectly safe here. I'm sure we're doing everything we can to re-up your hand blackout. And you really expect me to believe that you two are FBI? Of course we are. Yeah. Of course. What else would we? how we would know that you were in trouble? Trouble. Well, in my experience, the only agency I know that has more equipped to handle the top threats before they hurt anyone like me was Shield. So I have to believe that you're Shield agents. Well, I sure don't know what I mean. I met Shield agents before. So I know what to look for. And look, if you're worried about, I assure you, if you're worried that we might hurt you, I assure you we're not. Look, don't worry about it. I hear what the world's saying about Shield on the news. I don't believe any of it. I know Shield better than that. So you trust us? Yes, I do. Well, that's good to know, because then I know at least not everyone thinks that we're traitors. Yes, yes, I know that because Shield helped me once before. Yes, I once the first time I encountered Blackout. Yes, we were a little fuzzy on that detail. We know that Blackout came in after a few days after a man by the name of Count Nefario exposed him to the Dark Force energy. When I asked why he, I don't know why he. I first think and met him on one of my concerts. I know he was one of the only people who would sit in the front row. So and he also was one of the only people that sent to me a bouquet of my favorite flowers after performance. I sometimes see him. I always see him on my concerts. Then I saw him on all my concerts. At first I thought it was flattering. Not a lot of cellists. Don't really have a lot of groupies. But then he started showing up in my house. And then using his power, and that's when I got scared. You called the police? Yes, but they didn't. It was scary, really. And then he started coming after me, friend. I just didn't feel safe around him. And I was scared because I didn't think anyone. But then all changed when he came to my doorstep. Who? Agent Coulson? I'm sure you have heard of him. Yes, we have heard of Agent Coulson. He's according to our intel, he's one of the best agents that we had. Yeah, he was. He was something, and the way he came to approach me, something about me. I instantly knew, and the moment I met him, that I could trust him. It's like something from a romance movie. I'm sorry, it probably sounds ridiculous. No, it doesn't. It doesn't sound ridiculous at all. Oh, that's good. Well, anyway, he assured me that he would keep me safe, and he did. Him, along with Iron Man and other agents, stopped me up out and keep me safe. So I have to believe that Shield will protect. Have you known Coulson for long? We had, even after he saved me from Blackout, we actually went on a few dates. He's very funny. I laughed at all of his jokes. We always go. We always went to the same. We always went to go to a restaurant when he wasn't busy working. Wasn't busy working. He's in Coulson. I remember Ward told me that you once stayed at Chalice. Are you saying that? Yes. Audrey Nathan was at Chalice. We actually dated for a while before the incident. Yeah. But then we had a plan to take a trip together across Europe. I always wanted to visit Europe. Maybe even take a side trip to Tahiti. Coulson always wanted to visit Tahiti. So did I. But then an agent. Then after the incident in New York, a few agents came to my house and told me that Agent Coulson died on line of duty. They wouldn't give me specific details, but they told me, "I'm sorry." I have to be honest. I was really upset. It's not like you two really loved each other. We did. It took me a while for me to get over that loss. I still haven't bothered opening up and stating anyone yet. But I saw it, but I have made peace with his passing. However, I do have to admit there are times that, and I'm sorry, you don't need to hear any of this. I'm just blabbing on. No, you don't have to apologize for anything, Miss Nathan. Nathan, it's something you don't have to apologize for. It's not like you two really loved each other. We did. Yeah, do you... Oh, darn it. Sir, maybe you should go down and see her. No, she's moving on. We should let her. Besides, we should get focused on how to stop Blackout. Yes, I'm still wondering why this stuff didn't work. The file said that that's how Shield and Iron Man stopped Blackout the first time. Yes, apparently, yes, before he got sent to the sent to the big house, and yes, and it turns out, and after looking at this, I just found on the web, it turns out Shield was never bothered to help Blackout in the first place. All he did was enhance his powers. For all you know, those doctors that were looking after him were actually Hydra. Darn it! But what about Pym? According to my intel, Pym was one of the senior designers in charge of the big house. Surely he wouldn't have let something like that happen to Blackout, unless it was to happen while he wasn't on duty. You forget, he spent, ever since the Avengers assembled, he spent a lot of his time with the Avengers, but rarely at the big house. For all you know, that time frame, those doctors enhanced him instead of curing him. And now he's back in full force to really strongly ever threatening Audrey. Yes, exactly. Perhaps I have a way. I found another way of stopping him. Really? By all means, share the class. What if we expose him to another form of energy? Something that's not life-based. You mean like nuclear energy? Exactly. If we expose him to a certain level of radiation, it could cause dark matter energy in his system to unstable, and cause him to combust. Talk about killing a guy fits. Well, it wouldn't be well considering that the only prison that was to keep someone like Blackout in prison locked up is now in ruins. I can't, and Shield it no longer have access to high tech facilities like we used to. I don't see how we can lock him up and keep him there and keep him locked up. All right. Our only question is now, how are we gonna lure him out? We can always use Audrey to lure him out. She just said on radio he never missed a concert. Maybe we can have her play at her old. No, I'm not doing that. It's not fair to her. Well, I promised her. We promised her we keep her safe, and that's what we're gonna do. But sir, as long as Blackout is out there, she'll never be safe. With all due respect, he'll never stop hunting her. At least this way we can stop her before he causes any more damage. All right. All right. We'll do it. All right. We'll follow your idea. I just hope it works. Let's hope it works, dude. I was wondering. I knew I would find you here. You back up, Shield agent. Unless you want me to send you. Unless you want me to drain every ounce unless you want me to drain every ounce of life energy from your body, I suggest you turn the other way. Relax. I'm not with Shield. I'm Hydra. And you should be more grateful because I'm one of the guys who helped assure your escape. That wasn't Hydra didn't free me from the big house. Electro did. I was there. I saw him pronounce it. Yeah, but who do you think hired Electro and gave him the intel in order to bring in? You would think someone like Electro could do something like that. She would prepare for any type of contingency to make sure you scumbags stay locked up. So the only way could have overwhelmed those circuit breakers in those 4 points without someone showing him the back door. And that was you? You know it. So what do you want? I come here to make sure you take down Agent Coulson for good this time, and every one of his teammates. Teammates. I already been informed that you had a run with Coulson, but didn't put him down. I don't work for you. The only incident in Audrey, Nathan. We've been apart for too long, and I need her. I must have her. And do you really think Shield will let you have her? Shield is history. True, but Coulson isn't. And considering that he was the agent that helped lock you up the first time, I highly doubt that he'll let you. That he would let you just have your way with Audrey a second time. Again, this time around. So what do you want? What? What I want? I want what you want. To be with the woman that you love. And I have a way to make sure that you get it. How do you? Look, there's a good chance the Coastal will do something unexpected to try and stop you, and if it does something like that, this will make sure we'll give you some extra protection in case Coulson finds another way of taking you out. What is it? When the time comes, you know what to do with it. Very cryptic. How cryptic of you. Hey, what can I say? I'm a fan of those type of movies, cryptic movies. Yeah, see. And hey, the whole thing on that out, you should know Hydra's always looking to recruit people like you to our cause. Just something to think about. Hopefully we can. And you should know I'm rooting for you, pal. Well, I'll be darned. She actually knows what she's doing. Hey, hope I'm not interrupting. Oh, no, not at all. Come in, Zamor. It's just unbelievable. Sky has actually done it. She actually found a way to breach the NSA without them knowing, and gain full overall on all 4 presidents. I see why you like her so much. I guess living dangerous sometimes pays off after all. Yeah, it does. And sometimes it doesn't. Hey, Koenig, are you in here? Hey, so did it work, Koenig? Eric, are you? Hey, whoa, Jesus, Ward, don't scare me. Think of me like that. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. So how's it going? Good, I think. Looks like my plan worked. I managed to gain full overall scopes on all the prisons. So how long do you think you can gain a read on all the prisons? It'll still take a while. You don't get word. There's a lot of villains that escape from those prisons. It'll take some time before I can develop an algorithm to find all of them, where they might turn up next. Although I've already got a few leads on some of them, especially most of the villains from the big house and the cube. Yeah, the cube's a different story. From what I see, it looks like none of the supervillains. I don't see any sign that any of the supervillains escaped from the cube. Are you seeing that they're still at the cube? What about the shield personnel? The personnel that were supposed to keep the supervillains locked up? No, they're different. Looks like a lot of them escaped. Escaped. Well, most of them anyway. Along with, but I can tell you the only inmate that did get did actually he was the Hulk, with the help of his cousin She-Hulk, and it looked like he was carrying one of the scientists, a guy by the name of name of Doc Sampson. Does that name mean to you? Sorry, if it does, I don't have the clearance to know him. Right. Yeah. Well, considering that Hulk, in my opinion, Hulk was never a villain. And I don't think he really counts. So do you think it's Hulk? Well, considering the Hulk could level an entire city just because of his anger. Right. So I said find him first. Probably a good call. Yeah. Where's Koenig? I would have thought you would be here. Actually, he took the intel that you already got and try and turn it over to any local government agency that is willing to listen. He hoped that they might take it as a sign of good faith to shield. Okay, that makes sense. Good call. But what about May? I haven't seen her in a while. Yeah, May's a different story. She left. Wait, what? May left? Yeah. Did you see her? Yes. Yeah. I saw her on the bus. She finished her prayer and told me that she was leaving. And told me. And then you ask why? Because Coulson doesn't trust her anymore. That's why. Wow, I don't believe it. Well, I knew, I knew that someone from us would leave, but I didn't think it would be May. But then again, I shouldn't be that surprised. She never really cared about us anyway. She didn't really bother to hang out with us. She never bothered to reach out to let any of us into her personal space. She always had this. She always so guarded. She always so guarded. And now I always wonder why. And now I do, because she never really cared. All we were was we were just a mission to her. Look, May was just doing her job. She was only following orders, doing what she thought was just right. You can't fault her for that. Besides, she made perfectly clear that she only did what she did for Coulson, and it's clear that that of all the people that she knows, she still considers Coulson a friend. Yeah, and the only person that she claims to let into her personal space. Personal space. Look, May just needs some time to herself. That's all. Look, who knows? She might come around eventually, but for now, she needs her space. All right. Alright, then I guess we'll give her space then. Until then, how about we have that drink? Now, I should have it's a good time. I should be keeping an eye on the monitor, check if anything changes. Look, you said yourself it'll take time to set up for the algorithm to properly set itself up to track the other supervillains. And until then, there's nothing more we can do. And until Coulson calls us for backup, I think we should take this moment in time to finally have that drink. And maybe get to know each other more. Yeah, remember, we promised each other that after... We promised each other that after we told... Yes, and to be fair, I only said that because I thought there was a good simulation that you would die. But we didn't die, which is good, yeah. But we don't have to rush anything, right? There's no us yet. There's something to rush into. That's true. We gotta start somewhere, right? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know about this. Are you sure this is a good idea? Look, I want you guys to stop now, but I'm not sure if I'm up for this. I'm not. Look, you said yourself he never missed a concert. We already made up the plan, so I'm sure he knows that you're here now playing. Okay, but the last time something was happening, there was a dozen, and they had an Avenger to help them out. Are you guys sure you're capable of stopping him? You see that? See up there? One of our best agents is up there right now watching you. You're in good hands, I promise. Okay. Please tell me that this invention will work. Oh, don't worry, it will. These customized light lamps are equipped with high levels of UV anti-light energy. That once exposed to enough of its rays, his cells will completely fail him and it'll converse. Anyways, although it wasn't easy to do, I assure you. The wiring to reset the wiring, and Simmons was keep pissing me all over. Fat Simmons, this is always so cautious. Fitz, look, are you okay? Coulson, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, Fitz, look, don't worry about Audrey, Coulson. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. We won't. I guarantee you, none of us will let anything happen to her. I know that. I know you'll do your best, Fitz. You, Simmons, and Triplet. But I have to ask, who designed this? Can you tell me again, who designed this energy in the first again? Bruce Banner, sir. I'm sure it'll go off without a hitch. Right. I knew I would find you here. Please don't stop. I need you. You're the only person that can deliver me from my darkness. Thinking about it was the only thing that kept me sane while being locked up in that place. In that place for so long. And I've waited so long to hear you play. Please continue. Come on, you can do it. My family, look, my family is different from our sky. My father is always abusive, always taking out his frustrations out on me and my youngest brother, and on me and my other brother, my oldest brother Jonas. What about your youngest brother Grant? I know for some reason, mom and dad never bothered hurting him. I guess for some reason they favored the younger child more than the oldest. So for some reason, Grant and I never bothered to know why. No, I never know why. You know how I can't. I'm so sorry I had to go through that. I never knew my parents, but I would, but so I can't really know. But I only have much experience in the parent department, but I think I know enough knowing that parents shouldn't be that way, especially with their own kids. Well, my parents were. My family has always had a complicated history. My parents, their parents, they always believed that abusing one another was the only way to build character, I guess. Make them into men, save them up. I bet that explains that answers a lot of your questions about me, huh? I guess so, but you're not. But I know you won't afford that. I know that you're nothing like them. Really? Try turning out the Nash. To the Nash. Look, that was different, Ward. From what you tell me, your old brother, your parents were monsters. You killed Nash because you thought that he was clairvoyant. You did because you thought it was only protect you. The same way you thought killing Garrett would protect us, and it has. Now that Garrett's dead, you don't have to worry about him anymore. No, we're safe now. And now that, well, somewhat safe. Yeah, we are. Look, Sky. I know that. My feelings are. I just want you to know that how I feel about you, and that. I want you to know. I'll always be. I want you to know. Oh, dude, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I think maybe one of Simmons's stitches may have came loose. I better go to the bathroom and clean it up. Right. Yeah. Blast you, Garrett. Why'd you have to do it so darn hard? What's this? Hey, almost there. Now oh my god, Kang's dead. But who killed Kang? Come in May. Ward must have done. Ward must be Hydra. Oh my gosh. Sky, where are you? Where are you? Where did you go? Oh my gosh, I hide. Oh my god, thanks, Sky. You gotta do something. Where's Hydra and he must need me to open the PDA for Hydra. Come on, I gotta do something. I got an idea. Sky? Hey, what you looking for? You, actually. Where'd you run off to? I came out. I left to go to the bathroom, like I said, and when I came back, you weren't there. Honestly, I was nervous. You scared me. The way you made that first move on me, I didn't think that. And since that you know the full well on my own past and my luck of forming relationships with people, I just look what you know that I never took around in a foster home long enough to build any real relationship with people, and the fact that you kissed me as a sign that we're actually moving to a big stage in a relationship scared me. I was afraid I might ruin it. Well, you don't have to worry about it at all. There's no way you can ruin anything that we have. Seeing that we survived each other's death together. Yeah, that's true. Well, anyway, I wanted to tell you about Colson called. He told me that he needs our help. Needs our help. I need you to decrypt that hard drive at once. Blackout has proven too much to handle, and they think that there's something in that hard drive that could be used to. Hold on. And they can use that info if I decrypt the hard drive, right? So the Quinjet, so as you know, the bus is all fueled up and ready to go. So Coulson, to get out, right? So, and since you told me that you put in certain coordinates as some sort of safe as a fail safe to keep it encrypted, we'll guess you're calling the shots where we have to go. So, okay. Alright, then alright, I see you to get a few things, and we should probably tell Koenig about, there's no time, hosting us now. Look, I'll tell Koenig, I'll tell Koenig, where we left to once we get everyone. Well, we need to go now. Hosting needs us. Okay then, let's go. Oh, I got your laptop right here. Great. Thank you. Let's go then. Let's go, It's working. Keep it up, everyone. Oh my gosh. You knew they were here. You were trying to tell me. No, please don't hurt me. Oh my god, Audrey, Fitz, are you okay? I'm fine. You were helping them trying to arrest me and send me back to that place. No, please, don't hurry. But they can't send me back to that place because it's in ruins and S.H.I.E.L.D.'s gone. So there's no one left to save you from me now, except me. You, Coulson. Audrey, okay, it's me. Hey, Coulson, is that you? It's me. I'm here. Coulson, it's you? Is that you? Yes, it's me. Hey, Audrey, I'm so glad you're. Sorry, I had to make sure you were real. Well, I am. Look, are you? Coulson, how are you here? You are dead. They told me you were dead. How are you alive? What? This doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that you found out this way. That's not how I wanted you to find out. How is this possible? They told me you were dead. I cried for months, for days. I mourned your death for. I was at your funeral. I was there when I buried your body. But how is this possible? How are you here? Wait, if you were here, how, buddy? Yeah, that was actually my body. That was a fake body that was manufactured by a computer-generated holographic printer to make people think that was my body. Why would you? Why keep it from me? I trust you. How can you? I'm so sorry. Look, I know this is all talk to you, and I promise you, if you gave me a chance, I'll explain to you everything. Please, I'm all right. You better make it good. I will. I will. Hey, you know, doing back there? Oh, I thought since the world thinks we're terrorists, I think it's best that we don't that we paint over all the S.H.I.E.L.D. logos on our vehicles. So people don't know who we are. So we don't call cops on us. Good call. What are you doing? Oh, I'm just trying to talk to Coulson and just Coulson and the others just to make sure they're okay. I already told you Coulson and the team are fine. Just wait on us to get the intel they need to stop Blackout. Okay. Sorry. You seem nervous. What makes me nervous? Well, the way your body statue, you're standing. Excited. Are you afraid of me? No, of course not. Just that. I'm just really worried about Coulson. It's the way you say it sounds they're in real trouble. Look, Coulson and the others can handle themselves. You know that better than anyone. You've seen Coulson survived in captivity for weeks in captivity by the hands of Reyna and those whack jobs from Centipede and AIM. Coulson can handle Blackout, something like that. Right. Tell me, Scott, do you think you'll need this? Well, you know how it is. A girl should have what she needs to protect herself. Considering that you haven't probably completely trained on how to use a gun yet, you haven't fully mastered how to use a gun like this. I don't think it's necessary. Besides, I'm all protection that you'll need. Right. Of course. Of course. And that's what happened, Audrey. And that's the truth. It's all. I believe you, Colson. But I think it all feels so unreal. I know. I'm still finally believing myself I'm telling you it did happen. I died. Loki stabbed me in the heart with a scepter. What should have killed me, but somehow the doctors used that DA-25 drug to heal all of my wounds. I mean, look, the scars are all gone. And the machine that they used, and they were afraid that I would suffer some form of dangerous side effects from the drug. That somehow my awareness of the treatment that they done me would cause me to develop some sort of degeneration process in my brain. So they thought erasing my memories was the only treatment that made me feel that I spent a lot of my time in Tahiti. And Tahiti was the best way to help complete my recovery process. But why? Why would I do that to you? I don't know. I don't know, Audrey. Honestly, I don't know why Fury would put me through that. I'm trying before Hydra dismantled Shield. I spent months trying to contact Fury, trying to get answers, but all I got was excuses and messages from other agents to tell me that Fury is indisposed. I honestly have no idea why Fury put me through that. Okay, so now what? Now I need to go head back to Providence Base, and to make sure the rest of my team is okay, and determine what our next move is. But Coulson, do we have to? I mean, the world thinks Shield's a terrorist organization. Every spy agency in the world is after you and your people. Don't you think maybe it's time? Maybe it's time that you retire, put this whole life behind you. We can start over, you and I. Really? You want to start over? Yes. Maybe we can take that trip we talked about before, the incident in New York. I still. You really still after all that? So even after Shield, you still want to build a life for me? I do, Coulson. I've tried opening my heart up to other people, but every time I tried to reach out to meet other people, I just never felt right. Even though I always, deep down inside, I always had this feeling that you were still alive. That I just thought it was my emotions talking, that I was just trying to ease my guilt thing. But now I know it wasn't just that. It was a part of me telling me that that you never did die that day, and here you are. You're here. We can start over, you and I. Believe me, Audrey. There's nothing I want more than to build a life for you, to be with you, to retire, maybe marry you, raise a family. That's something I want more than ever. But I can't just walk away. Not now. Not when Shield needs me now more than ever. Hydra is out there, Audrey, and Shield is the only organization left best suited to take them on. Below the Avengers, but Fantastic Four, certainly they can stop Hydra. They can handle a few tumors, but Hydra, but according to what I've learned about Hydra in history books, that he had to go after, attack them one at a time. The SSR and Captain America knew that when they fought Hydra in the 40s, and Shield still know that now. I know that you don't think Shield is equipped to handle Hydra. I'm pretty sure the rest of the world thinks that too. But I gotta believe that I still have hope that we can stop Hydra and start from whatever evil scheme that they're cooking up. And when you stop Hydra, when they're all gone, and the world and all the women that are released are back in prison, then what? Maybe we could try again, maybe. But until then, I'm needed with my fellow agents. They need me, Audrey. Okay. I understand, Coulson. I don't like it, but I understand. I understand all of it. I understand why you had to keep keep that you were alive for me all this time. I understand all of it. You did all of it because you believe that you're doing to protect me and the world from threats like Hydra. So if you feel like this is where you need that you still need to be what she felt, then I understand that. Coulson, I'm not if you still once you're finished, I'm not sure if I'll be there waiting for you when you're I understand and I understand that. So that's why I have you have my permission to try and move on, try and meet someone else, try and build a life of your own. The last thing I want is for you to waste your life waiting for me, waiting for me. You deserve to be with someone that will never leave your side, to be there with you, to be there for you when you need them the most. And I can't do that for you right now, Audrey. I wish I could, but I can't. You deserve to be with someone that loves you just as much as I do. All right. So please. So don't be afraid to open yourself up to other people. Don't be afraid to let other people in, because if you do, you'll spend a few days alone. All right. Just promise me you'll be careful, and promise me that just promise me that we still be friends. I still want that. If we can't be together, at least I still want to know if you're okay. I'll figure something out. But you can count on me if you need me. Okay. Be safe, you two. Hey, Coulson, are you okay? No, Fitz, I am. So, what do you think? You think you might? So, what do you think about Audrey? Do you think you might? Maybe someday, but not now. At least I can see. At least of all the people that believe I'm dead, I'm glad that of all the people that she knows that I'm alive now, and that she is still trying to build herself. I can see comfort knowing that she's okay. Okay, so what about May? When I get back, I'm gonna apologize to May. So you're going to give her after everything she's done to you, for lying to you all this time. Like Audrey was willing to forgive me. Audrey, when Audrey first found out I saw me, when she first realized that I was alive all this time, she was willing to forgive me after letting me hear her out, after agreeing to hear me out, after she let me explain to her why I had to keep certain things from her. She understood me. She forgave me for it. I feel like if Audrey's willing to forgive me for lying to her all this time, that I should forgive May for what she's did. Coulson, that's very mature to do. I'm proud of you. Thanks. What in the world? Wait, where's the bus? Better question is, where's everyone else?